Hey, what's up? It's your boy JP clocking in. In this video, I'm gonna get a little personal. You know, I genuinely feel like I'm losing my fucking shit. I genuinely feel like that, bro. Like, I genuinely feel like I've held in shit for so fucking long that, if a person if I go out into society and the person says the wrong fucking thing to me, I feel like I'm gonna catch a fucking body, you know? And it's like, it gets to a point where it's like, I think this system was literally designed to make normal people fucking go crazy. The rich people, the well-off people can insulate themselves away from all the downsides of being in this fucking life. They can shield themselves away from the jungle. They can insulate themselves. They can shelter themselves away from this tragic reality that we live in and pretend like life's all sunshine and rainbows. And hey, that's their prerogative to do so. If I've never seen any of this shit, I probably think life was all great too. But we know the reality. We live in the real world. You know, we live in this shit. And this shit right here will turn the goodest person into a fucking stone cold monster. We've seen this shit in real time. We've seen what this fucking society does to people. We've seen what these institutions and these fucking, you know, these corporations do to fucking people. We've seen this shit, you know. This is a soul crushing, sociopathic fucking society, you know, if that's what you want to call it. And I feel as though, man, I'm over everything, man. I'm over it, bro. I am over it, bro. I've just come to the reality that, you know, money's the only thing that matters in this place. All these gods and deities, these shits are not fucking real. They just made that shit up to domesticate the jungle. I've come to the realization that love doesn't exist for a man outside of his fucking parents. And sometimes that's not even the fucking case. But generally speaking, love really doesn't exist. It's a fucking instinct to preserve your genetic fucking future, probably, or some other fucking shit. I've come to the realization that, this life is just a merry-go-round of psychopaths being born, birthing other psychopaths, and those psychopaths birth more psychopaths, and those psychopaths birth more psychopaths, and the cycle goes on and 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 on. And nothing's ever gonna break the cycle. The only way this world is gonna come to a place where it's it's fucking at peace is when we're all fucking dead, when we're all in the ground, when we're all gone. You know, that's the time. That's the only scenario I see this world ever fucking being completely healed, being completely at peace. And I'm done, man. It's crazy. I'm not suicidal or anything, but you know, I'm just I'm over it, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm angry with everything. I'm angry with the people from my past life who are allowed to fucking treat me a certain type of way that I know I deserve better. I'm angry at the system that, we have to fucking get up every fucking day and slog away our best years for a fucking, you know, a country that sold us out fucking years ago. I'm angry that people are so fucking shallow and they're so fucking materialistic and they're so fucking judgmental and they're so fucking insufferably fake to fucking be around. You know, they're tribal and fucking, you know, animalistic. Just like the animals that they think they evolved above, but really they haven't. I'm angry at this fucking staged, predetermined fucking media entertainment bullshit that you have to fucking see on your phone every fucking day because they don't allow you to not know about this stuff. That's why I had to fucking delete social media because I was tired of seeing that shit. I was tired of seeing this shit when I went on Facebook, when I went on Instagram. I was tired of seeing this shit. I don't give a fuck about Diddy. I don't give a fuck about LeBron James and his fucking son. I don't give a fuck about Kim Kardashian. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump. You know, I don't give a fuck about whatever's in the fucking algorithm currently. I don't care. It's all staged. It's all a fucking show. And I don't care about Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. I don't care about any of that shit, bro. I don't fucking care. You know, I don't. You know, but, you know, this is the things that they use to keep us all distracted, keep us all, you know, in a fucking loop. You know, concerned about things that really don't fucking matter in the grand scheme of it all. This is how they keep us distracted. And when I tell you I've had it up to here with just about everything and every fucking body, I really fucking mean it. There's friends that I've fallen out with. There's family members I'm fucking sick of. You know, there's people who's calling me fake now because I'm calling out their bullshit. Oh, they're saying I've changed, I'm different, I'm this, I'm that. They're saying all this shit. And I don't give a fuck. I've held my tongue for far too long. And I'm sure anybody who's listening to me could fucking relate. You know? You know when you have that point where you just say, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna pull a 180 on people and show them what the fuck time it is, bro. Cause I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being taken for granted. I'm tired of people thinking they fucking know me. You know? I'm tired of it all. Don't you, I know you guys have gotten that moment where it's like, okay, people have, you know, have taken me for granted for one too many times. You know, I've been left to fend for myself one too many times. I've been disrespected one too many times, and you just snap one day. You fucking snap. I'm beyond that fucking point. You know, I'm tired of fucking everything. You know, and it's literally, you know, I'm stuck in this system trying to get money any way possible by making these YouTube videos, you know, by making, you know, making content for you guys that you guys can listen to while you're sitting in your fucking dark room at night listening to my voice, you know, because you know deep down you can kind of relate to what the fuck I'm saying, you know, and you don't want to watch any of that fake predetermined entertainment media bullshit. You want to watch somebody real. You want to watch somebody showcase their real thoughts, not somebody in front of a camera, you know, giving out, you know, talking points that was curated for them by a fucking PR team or by their agent or some bullshit. But no, you want to watch a YouTuber just absolutely go the fuck off, honest opinion, no script, no rehearsal bullshit, no PR team, none of that shit. Just absolute raw and unfiltered emotion. That's what I am right fucking now. Raw and unfiltered because I'm tired of this fucking world. And I'm tired of fucking people. Because all they do is fucking rape, steal, murder, bully, and turn people bad, man. You know, look at this fucking world, bro. How can anyone romanticize this world and think there's something fucking above this shit? Look at the people they're literally fucking dropping bombs on fucking children. There's children on the other side of the world getting sold into fucking sex slavery. You know, literally children with no choice, who was literally born into fucking hell. You know, they have a whole island with their fucking little kids, a whole fucking island, and that exists, and no one has thought, you know what, we're gonna go investigate them. You know, nobody in Hollywood saying, you know what, we're gonna take a stand. We're gonna, nope. They all shut their fucking mouth, collect their paycheck, and say, oh well, that's not my problem. As long as the money keep coming in, I don't give a fuck. The kids can keep getting raped. As long as I'm not gonna upset these people. I'm not gonna get canceled. I'm not gonna get excommunicado trying to take a political stance against these powerful rapist sick motherfuckers. No, I'm gonna shut my mouth, collect my fucking check, and let those kids keep getting fucking raped and expect normal people to do something. You know? And that's the world we fucking live in. You know? That's why I say our morality only goes so far. You know, our morality, you know, stops when self-interest is involved. You know, our morality stops at self-interest. Once it sees the sign self-interest, it turns back. You know, But look at this world, man. Look at it, man. Look at this shit. Why would anyone feel the need to bring a kid here? Why would anyone feel the need to try to change this world? Why would anyone feel the need to try to, you know, try to be the bigger man in this place? Why would anyone feel the need to do that shit? Why? I fucking don't. I hope this world burns to the fucking ground, honestly. I hope the collapse comes. I hope, all this shit falls. Darwinism takes over. These human beings start cannibalizing each other. You know? That's what I hope happens. That's what I fucking hope happens. Oh, yeah, man. I don't like none of this, guys. I don't know. I feel so lost, you know? I feel so, so defeated, and even worse, I feel so taken by, how people were seriously trying to program us into believing that, there was a wonder world out there when we left school, when in reality, it's just a fucking, a cruel, pretentious jungle out there waiting for you to crush you, just like it's crushed everyone before you, you know? But I guess that's just the prison we call life. It's a prison. It's a prison that, we have to do our time here. And then we die. To people who got money, who are rich, it's a wonderland. They hope the rich people hope they live to be 200 years old. But us down here, we're like, a long life is not worth it doing this shit. You know, you're a prolonged slave. But yeah, man, I'm done with everything, you guys. I don't know what the fuck to make of this shit. You know. But leave a comment down below, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Leave something down. I'm always down to chat with you guys. It's your boy JP, and I'm clocking out.